It's Laura Ludwig and Kira Walkenhorst of Germany up against Marta Menegatti and Victoria Orsi Toth of Italy. Germany have been playing some pretty solid volleyball actually. Not lost yet, not dropped a set yet. The weather conditions today, it's 31 degrees and actually it's just started to rain a little bit. So we've all kind of taken some cover. But fortunately, it looks like that's blowing over. It certainly won't affect the volleyball down on court. Teams have had their warm-up and they are now taking some shade. It's still very muggy, I think is probably the best word to describe the weather conditions really here on centre court. Just looking at Italy's record as that young lady realises she's just stepped in front of the camera. Marta Menegatti, Victoria Orsi Toth have won all of their matches as well coming into this one. However, they have dropped a couple of sets. They had to get past Canada, Paredes and Pishka 15-9 in the decider, and then Lenka Rico and Summer Ross of the USA 15-13 in the decider. So the referee in charge today for this match is from Canada. Omid Mozdahadi is the man up on the stand, and he'll be ably assisted by Adriana Rueda of Mexico. Time then for the teams to come out onto court. It's Italy out first. Marta Menegatti, the 25-year-old from Ariano Pollicine, 11 seasons on tour, had her first in Sochi in 2015, and her playing partner Victoria Orsi Toth, 25 as well, from Santaramo. A pair of them have got just under $500,000 in prize money. It doesn't quite compare to Laura Ludwig, 29, from Berlin, has 2 World Tour golds, $662,000 in prize money, and her playing partner, the younger 24-year-old Kira Walkenhorst of Hamburg as well now, born in Essen, $236,000 in prize money. Germany the favourites for this one, but don't write them off. Italy, that is. Anything can happen in a semi-final. Away we go with the women's first semi-final. Germany in green serving, Italy in the dark blue receiving. Best of 3 sets for a place in the gold medal match. Good rally to start things off. Both teams playing some good D. Well, it's Italy who get the side out. Had to work hard for it though, didn't they? Decent effort in the block from Vicky, but actually ended up taking that away from herself and her playing partner. Nice read from Laura Ludwig, but can't get the ball down cleanly. Another chance for Italy to get the point, which they take. Excellent line shot. Vicky powering that one away. Nothing that Laura could do other than stand and stare. Nothing doing with that serve for Italy. Oh, good swing. Ludwig right on top of that one. Not in one place it was going. That was straight down into court. Well, Ludwig backed herself to go after that one. It's a big risk. It was a very good cut shot, however. Had she got it, it could have been big lead. In fact, that looked like it was going out, didn't it? Wow. So first end change. Teams change ends multiples of 7 points in the first 2 sets. If we go to decider, it's change ends on 5. And it's Germany with their noses in front at the moment. Nice change up, Kira Walkenhorst. Hook line, just cuts it back cross. Menegatti left stranded. Always a danger when you're the defensive player behind the block. You start guessing. Although Menegatti will tell you she saw line was coming and moved towards it. But it is a waiting game in defence. How long can you wait? Clever again from Laura Ludwig. Don't be surprised if we see at some point in this match Ludwig going over with a bit of volley. In other words, if she senses an opportunity to go straight back over the net with the ball, she will do. In fact, that was probably an opportunity to actually do it, but keeping it sensible. Playing the 3 touches, getting the side out, getting them to a 3-point lead. Excellent dig, and it stays in play. Italy have to go again. And this time, Menegatti gets the block out. Both teams with specific blockers and defenders. Walkenhorst for Germany, Orsi Toth for Italy. Menegatti had a chance. That landed, what, maybe a foot away from her, but she'd already given up on that. Just falling to the floor and not backing herself to go after it. Good touch from Walkenhorst, and not taken or kept in play. That's a perfect touch. It's just what you want the block to do. She's screaming at Laura Ludwig to go after it. That's what you don't want to see, is it? Those kind of errors. psychological in terms of now got to make up for it, but led off the hook here by Italy. Walkenhorst not having to play the ball, not having to be put under any pressure immediately after that error. So let off. Ludwig. Nice pokey. And a good finish. Excellent serve from Ludwig. She's developed a slightly different serve from when I last saw her playing. This standing jump float serve. Actually throwing the ball up, squatting down and jumping into it. But all within a cone of where she stood. So she's got some good accuracy, good rhythm and good control of the ball as a result. Timeout called by Italy. It's a good position to serve that ball from as well. It gives her those angles to try and drop that ball short, and it almost worked. Good hard swing from Walkenhorst, that's what you want. Brought in close to the net, had some room to manoeuvre, and actually with the ball going laterally across her, she's able to get a good swing, get some height and take the block on. And that is a quality block from Walkenhorst. First one of the game, what a time to get it. We hit the technical timeout now, and Germany leading by 5. Taking away the cross court, nothing Italy could do about that one. This time it's Italy who get side out from the lateral play. Not something you see a lot of on the beach because it's very difficult to make those movements sideways and get any decent height from the spike. Ludwig to serve. Solid swing by Victorian Orsi Toth. Bit of extra pike in that one. Going after Ludwig, but doesn't work for Italy. And that ball too tight to the net. Menegatti with a drop of the shoulders and a shake of the head. Body language says it all for Italy in this first set. It's starting to slip away. It may be that Italy just decide to give this one up. It is hot and humid out here. They don't want to be wasting energy. 7 points behind. Probably expect them to have one last go here to side out. But if it doesn't work, might just want to take a leaf out of the USA's book. Nick was saying at 20-10 down first set. Germany said didn't even bother to go for it, just let it hit the floor. Knew the set was long gone. Good pick up from Ludwig. That ball's got a magnet, and so too is the net, because it's attracted to it, isn't it? And the ball staying close to it still, it goes down. And lovely play from Germany. The deftest of touches to give them yet another point and put them within 3 of taking the opening set. Good play again. That's a little too tight to the net. And look at that. Errors aplenty from Italy. 19-10 the score now. Don't expect Italy to go chasing any ball down that's out of reach. Unless it's at them, I don't think they're going to be that tempted to play. This set's gone, hasn't it? Side out achieved from Vicky with the line roll again. She's had some success with that during the set. Not enough really as far as she'll be concerned. Good leave from Walkenhorst. She'll say she had it covered. She did have it covered. Set point now for Germany. And it's Ludwig who has the ball. And the set is dispatched. Germany take it, and they take it with ease, don't they? 21-12. Have Italy got any answers? If they do, they're going to have to try and come up with them in the second set. But Germany and Laura Ludwig looking too good right now. Players back out for the second set. Italy with the serve, trailing 1-0 here in this first women's semi-final of the Puerto Vallarta Open in Mexico, and side out achieved by Germany. Walkenhorst with a cracker down the line. Chases on, well picked up, had a look, saw the line was free and takes it. Cracking start for Germany. That serve had a little bit of height on it, so it had a good arc for Italy to be able to put the ball in. The idea behind that jump float serve is to try and put it on a flat, straight line, which makes it difficult to work out where it's going to drop. Hits the ball as hard as anyone on the tour, showing it there.
Las italianas siguen peleando el pase a la final. Cuidado. Qué cañonazo.
Menegatti. Nice play, clever play from Italy to draw them level. Ludwig. Well, got in the right place, just didn't get her body angle correct. Couldn't keep her shoulders facing back to the net. So, still even Stevens at the moment. Shot from Walkenhorst.
Iguales. Vamos a medir la porra. ¿Dónde está la porra de Alemania? ¿Dónde está la porra de Italia?
Little change up from Italy. They're going after Walkenhorst. They haven't had much joy, have they, from Ludwig? They're not getting a great deal of change from Kira either, as far as that goes.
Damos la bienvenida a la olímpica y subcampeona panamericana Mayra García de Baja California.
The question is, looking at how this second set is ticking along, is whether or not Italy can sustain this level and actually find another gear to go to get ahead of Germany. That will do very nicely. Great block from Orsi Toth. Big shout from her. Germany find themselves behind now. Cracks beginning to appear now in Germany's game. 2 points in a row for Italy. Pressure on Germany. Touch has to come over, and it does with interest. Germany beginning to deal with those cracks in their game.
Italia mantiene ventaja.
Big swing, out it certainly wasn't. That's a great hit into the corner. Change of position from the serve for Ludwig, coming inside slightly. Well, this time they get the double touch, or called as a catch actually, against Italy. They wanted it the first time round, that ball not hit high enough. Really, that should have been a double touch call. I don't think she caught that. Trying to be a goalkeeper. Ludwig serving again. Germany now back level. And that one's wailed wide by Orsi Toth. And after all the hard work from Italy, Germany find themselves back in front again. Excellent work by Germany once again. They didn't let that slip, blip in play bother them. They're right back in the zone. Back in charge of this one. The two teams have played each other previously on the World Tour. They've actually played each other on 4 occasions. And it's Ludwig and Walkenhorst who lead that series 3-1. Although the last time they played was back in 2014 in Fuzhou, and that was a win for Menegatti and Victoria Orsi Toth. 1917 in the decider. 3 very close sets, in fact. This is another good pickup. A little bit further off the net, and got caught between a roll shot and trying to do something with it, didn't she, Laura Ludwig? As we head into the 10th of the timeout, Germany still have the lead. It's just by a single point.
Está llegando más gente al estadio. Qué bueno, porque viene Brasil-Holanda. El último juego de la jornada del día de hoy. El último pase a semis.
Italy with the serve. They're going to go after Walkenhorst. Line blocks being signalled. Orsi Toth to serve and then come through and try and stop Walkenhorst at the net. But a very good turn in the air as she tried to play that one, and once again Menegatti just leaving a little too much to her right. She's defending cross court, actually moved to her left and then had even further to go. I just wonder whether or not Orsi Toth was put off by Menegatti's movement, thinking perhaps she was going to play the ball, but that's wishful thinking. And timeout called by Italy. Germany now leading by 3. Total focus and concentration from Germany, isn't it? You don't need to talk for the sake of talking, unlike us commentators. There's nothing to be said. And that's that. There's a little bit more trouble here for Italy, but that's really well escaped by Orsi Toth. Ludwig will be disappointed she didn't keep that one in play. It was pretty much right at her. She just wasn't ready for it, was she? Menegatti. Delicate roll shot for Germany, keeping their 3-point lead, keeping their momentum. Again, Menegatti's off and running before the ball's even been played. Good up. Great finish. Italy out of position. Orsi Toth playing defence. Menegatti having to go in and block. Germany are on a roll. They were in the final of the World Tour finals only the other week in the USA, so they're coming off the back of one final straight into an open event and looking to book their place in yet another final as a result. Orsi Toth not getting to the net quickly enough to stop Ludwig going over with the second ball. Having to adjust, and that was it. She was out of the play completely. An easy finish for Ludwig. Germany just got to hold their side-out game together. Look for some presence from serve, as it were. Anything they can get, they'll take. They're going to go after Orsi Toth. Free ball for Germany. Nice pass. Well, the ball was played high, one to give Italy some time, but also to just make things a little bit tricky for Germany. No one in forcing the issue at the net. 17-12 now for Germany. Walkenhorst serve is a good serve. That one came off the block, did it? No. Well, yes, in the end, the line judge not helping the first referee. Line judge set out. First ref having a look and waiting, and wisely waiting as well, because he knew that Germany going to set up for serve receive, so they were able to make the call. Menegatti with the ball. Excellent block from Walkenhorst. Germany now 2 away from the final. It's been pretty much one-way traffic, hasn't it? A little blip in the middle of the set when Italy got themselves a 2-point lead. It was immediately turned around by Germany, and they haven't really looked back. Line block signalled. Good lead from Walkenhorst, and it's now match point for Germany. Walkenhorst with the ball. Good leave by Italy. Menegatti taking the long walk. One side out required for Germany. Ludwig for the match. Oh, it doesn't land on the right side of the net for Germany. It was out of Italy's reach, but fortunately for them, it was on Germany's side. First match point saved. Walkenhorst for the match. Great pick-up. And a good put away. Second match point saved. It's not over yet. And Germany know that it's not over yet, and they've called a timeout. Chances to win it from side out not taken. We've still got a few left in the bag. Menegatti once again. Not a good pass from Germany, but that's nice. Landed in the bottom of the net, but it's an error from Walkenhorst. Oh, they're wobbling now, Germany. Another match point saved. Oh, Menegatti having to hold a cross-court block signal, both sides. Walkenhorst again. Got to try and get the side out. She does, and it's all over now. Well, it was a nervy finish, but Germany have got it done. They take the match in straight sets in the end, beating Italy, and in so doing, booking their place in the final. Italy will have to make do with fighting for bronze.
Alemania a la gran final. El aplauso para ella.
Well, confirmation of the final result, 21-12, comfortable, 21-18, anything but. This is how it was done. Here's some of the highlights.